Where is... Gotta remember how to get my dashboard. Okay. There it is. All right. Hi, Lindiana. Hi, Sharon. I don't know if you guys are still here. I see that you commented. Sorry I'm late. Hi, who just popped in. Sorry I'm late. My dinner took longer than I expected to fix, and maybe what? Are you there? Why is it telling me not connected? If you can hear me or see me, let me know. My phone's telling me I'm live, but my laptop's telling me I'm not. Waiting for mobile stream. It says that I'm live on my computer, on my... someone let me know if you can see me. Let me hit refresh. Hi, Mary. Let me know, Mary, if you can, and Sharon, if you can see me or hear me, and both, hopefully. All right, let me make a chat here. Okay, thank you, Sharon. I appreciate it. I was getting ready to put it in the chat. I don't know why my laptop's telling me it's waiting to begin, but my phone's telling me I'm live. Okay, guys, I just decided today to do a live table talk. I've been trying to record one. That never worked out. I've been trying to finish the one in the bag that we started, that we never got finished. I went ahead and started to try to finish it. Well, I'm losing clippies now. But anyways, so just a few things. Let me throw this lining in here real quick. I'm trying to also finish this bag up. Hello, Alvin. This is bag talk with purses and bags that you make. So I'm not sure if this is the chat that you want it to be in. If there's anything that shows up that's inappropriate or doesn't work with this chat, you will be deleted and blocked. Just letting people know ahead of time, because I did have a couple of issues on my last live. Since I am not sewing and I am just sitting here, I can quickly do that now. So, because I'm not at my sewing table right now. So, just making sure everybody knows that I don't tolerate any, I don't know, spam, whatever you call it. But anyway, all right. I am just finishing getting my lining in my little bag. Cutest little thing. I swear this is just an adorable little bag. These clips have been on the side of my bag since the last live. So, and this is such a soft vinyl that the clips are like leaving marks in here. I was going to touch base. I've got notes scribbled down. I was trying to scribble notes while I was working today. Yes. But I also watched Barbie while I was working today too. So, yes, I know, Mary, I'm telling you what, with my hands the way they are anymore, drop-in linings, I'm not going to lie. I have actually converted some bags that I've made into drop-in linings just because I'm telling you what, though, squeezing these stupid clips is getting harder and harder. I sent a message to my doctor today There we go. Oh my God, isn't it so cute? I love, love this pink. This is Glenda from the Signature Smooth Glenda from Tulip Bee. This is what was left over from my Valentine thing at the first of the year. And then this is also Tulip Bee as well. I think it's checkerboard. It's behind me somewhere. Wait a minute. I don't remember what I did with the basket I pulled this out of. But anyways, it's checkerboard something. But I just think it's so pretty. And then the lining is Zipper Valley. It's a really, really thin, water resistant. I mean, it's like paper thin, but it's so cute. And it fits this little bag. Okay, let's set this aside. Get my ADD focus here. Okay, so again, as I was saying, yeah, I do too, Mary. Anybody that's here what Lindy Ann is talking about is on my last, I'm going to bring this a little closer and try to get some of my awful looking basement out of the view. Here we go. Okay. So if anybody's wondering what Lindy Ann is talking about, my last live, her and I believe it was Delphina asked for, I have a sticker that is on the side of my machine. Let me get one real quick here. I have most of them upstairs, but I'm trying to get my sticker I've got over here. I have my little cheap stickers, like Quilted Cactus stickers. And I actually even have a cute little cheap magnet as well. I mean, these are just, I mean, they're as cheap as cheap can get. They're probably the cheapest magnets you can get. I'll get that just one second. But anyways, they were asking about the stickers, and I just had them tell me to, just ask them to email me at quiltedcactusshop@gmail.com. And I mail them a sticker and a magnet. I think I sent them a couple stickers and a magnet. So just let me know. It's free. I don't charge. I'm not charging for them. It's just, you know, obviously it's a little advertisement for me. I don't have my actual website anymore. That's at the bottom. I got rid of that. I'm getting in the process of transferring everything into Etsy. Etsy, it's a little cheaper per month only because, hi, Jacqueline. Only because the Shopify was, in order to save money on my credit card fees, I went on the higher end of Shopify, and but that's all it did. So technically I was losing money because my fees with Shopify was too high to keep. And then if I went for the really, really cheap rate, like it's like $5 a month is what I started out, I'm not getting the traffic on my website. So I'm going to switch everything to Etsy, and everything like this, everything that I sew on a live, unless I tell you it's a gift, I'm gonna list everything on Etsy. I just got to finish getting pictures, and I gotta say it's just a process. And with my shows coming up, which I'll go into that as well, it's gonna probably be time. It's gonna probably be slowly building up. So we're gonna go there with that. The mom. This is my mother. In case anybody didn't know, my mom on the Sunday before Labor Day, she fell and fractured her femur. She has had, well, actually both hips. She's had hip replacements in both hips, and she's had a knee replacement. My mom, honestly, my mom has not had broken bones in her entire life until she hit her 70s, which, I mean, most women, you know, in their, you know, later years, you get, you have broken bones. You just, I mean, you'd have to know my mom. She's like really, really, she's just a real strong person. So anyways, she, I think that's why my thing was, well, I had myself on the wrong, I'm so silly. I had that one scheduled, and I accidentally went in there and updated the wrong live. Okay, I'm sorry, guys. I'm sitting here, couldn't figure out why it's still not working, and I realized that I just went live instead of using my scheduled live. Whatever. My brain, I swear. anyways, about mom. So anyways, what happened was actually she said she was going to sit down in her chair, and she actually has one of those chairs that lift you up and down. She's 82. She turned 82 back in June, and said she was sitting down, and she slipped. She doesn't remember exactly what happened, but somehow next thing she knew, she was on the floor. So she was approaching, the downhill motion, apparently, and I've seen the slipper things that she had on. You can't convince her not to wear something better on her feet. But anyways, so she lives actually is with my niece, and the house is wired with cameras and Alexa in the main area and her bedroom. So she called my niece, who had left the house probably an hour prior to that to go, to her book club. And when they got her to the hospital, her femur at the base of her hip replacement stem, the stem that goes into her thigh, it broke. The femur broke right there. And it's in the same leg that the knee replacement's in. But all they had to do, well, not all but what they had to do is they had to go in and replace the current hip replacement, because the doctor said that the previous hip replacement, the stem, was too short, and that's most likely why it broke where it did, because of where the stem's at. It was too short in the leg. And anyways, so they had to go in, pull out the old hip, the new old hip, and or the old new hip, whatever, and put a new one in, and a longer stem, and then they wrapped her femur with some kind of surgical wire to stabilize her leg. So she's in the skilled nursing facilities to try to get back up on her feet. She's grouchy, and she's doing fine. She's I mean, she's 82 and she don't want to be bothered. So, I mean, that's, what it is. So we've got, some recovery going, and that's going to take some time. Obviously at 82, she's not going to mend as quickly. And she also says every time she's had these surgeries, it takes a little bit out of her, which I can imagine. Well, I can't imagine, because fortunately, I'm not the same way. Yes, Lindy, and I agree. Grumpy, exactly. She's mom. Let's just say that mom is love her to pieces, but she's straightforward kind of lady, which that's, my husband would say there's nothing wrong with that. Sometimes she just aggravates me, because sometimes she's too straightforward. But anyways, so that's where we're at with mom. So we're just healing, and that's kind of another reason why I kind of came on and did a live to kind of update everybody, because I've been on other people's lives, and thanks to everyone that's asked me about mom, during every the other lives. I appreciate that, and you guys thinking about me, thinking about mom. Let's see. So that's kind of catching you up to where we're at. Again, I've just not had a chance to I've got video that I'm still editing, and I actually have a pattern review on the Evie Bowler Bag by Aura Rosa, the pattern before the one she just released. I did do a pattern review on it. If anybody's interested, I'll post that. I'm hoping to post that Tuesday. What is this, Monday? Maybe Wednesday night. I got to type up where I got my fabrics. I got to get all my links and stuff together. That's kind of what takes me a minute, where I sit down and type up the links and where everything you can get. And so I just got to get that typed up and post those. Pattern reviews, I don't edit those at all. Thank you so much, Jacqueline. I really appreciate it, because she does need it. Because like I said, she's 82. She says she's getting out of bed. I don't know. I just know it's going to be a long healing process, because the doctor said they had to cut down the side of her leg, a good long cut, because of what they had to do, because they had to wrap her femur. I do have some upcoming shows. Now, I know a lot of my viewers, our subscribers, don't live in my area, but anybody that's in my area, I do have some shows, at least 3 people that I'm going to. A couple of the shows are multiple days. Um, Thank you, Lindy Ann. I appreciate that. Um, so in less than 2 weeks, I will be, it's the, I never have my calendar up when I mention this. Let me grab my calendar and I can give you the exact dates. Just to let people know, anybody who does, either they're not watching it live, or if, they watch it later on, because I know some of the people that know me, thanks, Diane. And the people that in the area or watch it that know me later on down the road. So on the let's see, Saturday the 20th and Sunday the 21st, I'm going to be at Benton Farms. They're down in Walton, Kentucky. What's the street called? Old Lexington Pike. It's it's an agricultural farm. I was there back in spring. I'm going back this fall. We're going to see how this turned out. My spring one, it wasn't great turnout. Oh, hi, Doris. Yeah, prayers for my mom. Yeah, prayers for your mom. Doris, that's my sister. She can tell you mom's grumpy. But anyways, so I'm going to be at Benton Farms, and on the 20th and the 21st, that is 9 to, I think, 5. I think she's a 9 to 5 show. Yes, no, 9 to 4. So I will be there on those shows there. I've been actually this week, what I've been doing when I've been home, I've been finishing up things for the show. I've got some bunch of Aspen crossbodies, which is a cute little fabric type of crossbody. It's more of a sling. They are Center Street quilts. It's one of her patterns. It's kind of reminds me a little bit of sort of a Lululemon, but not quite. It's because this is more fabric, and it's, the cute little style that way. I made a bunch of those. I finished up some more cell phone slings. I got a bunch of these. Somebody at my show back in spring talked about them, and then I realized, I remembered that Lynn's from Lynn's Handmade has a video on this, and I already had the cutouts for this because of I own the lens sling. Actually, Doris, I made the lens sling for my sister that popped in. And am I freezing up, Sharon? Oh, okay. But anyways, I made a few more of these. I had them cut, never finished making them from the last show. So I got all this stuff finished cutting, and I just include a little zipper pouch with them. Just a nice, nothing great, because it's more of a little extra that went with these. So I got a bunch of those. I got all that finished up. So I feel a little bit accomplished because I got my Aspen crossbodies finally finished and my cell phone slings finally finished. I don't really have anything else to make specific for the show except finishing just bags that I have already cut. So I'm good not worrying about things, because that was my big thing when I first started doing shows, was having enough stuff for shows. So I've got that show coming up. And then the following weekend, I will be at Swag Dash in Ohio, Springfield, Ohio. So I'm going to the Ohio Swag Dash. I'm really, really excited about that. I get to meet some people. I think Diane said she's going to be there both Saturday and Sunday. I won't only be there Saturday because Sunday is actually my church's anniversary. My pastor he started the church 45 years ago, and he's still there, going strong. And so our anniversary that's the 28th. So I won't be at that. Besides, there's no way I could afford 2 shows anyways. So I'll be there on the 27th at the Swag Dash. I'm kind of excited about that. I get to meet a few people. So if anybody that's on here, that's going to be on Saturday, let me know. Which one, Doris? What did you like? Oh, hi. Yes, Diane. I thought you seen that. On there. Is it the cell phone sling that you're talking about, Doris? Is that what you're referring to? This is kind of your style. Oh, no, it's not. Okay, I'll see you, Diane. Oh, okay. You like the block? Yeah, it's really cute. It's kind of, it's really kind of, I can't describe what the webbing is, but it's, yeah, kind of neat. But anyway, I think I have 2 of them. I think I have 2 of this color. Anyway, so Swag Dash the 27th. And then on October 4th, the next Saturday, on October 4th, oh, thank you, Barn Girl. I appreciate it. I kind of shy away from talking lives like this. Rather, I'm not sewing. But like I said, I just was trying to get a few things out. And it's just easier just to do it this way, honestly, than try to record, post, and all that kind of fun stuff. So October 4th on a Saturday, only on a Saturday. It's called Sugar Ridge Farm. They actually do a where's my book? They actually do a fall harvest kind of fall thing, like for the kids. See, Benton Farms is all mostly all craft show. I mean, they have like their farm animals and stuff since it's an agricultural farm, and they do so Benton Farms is more agricultural, so they have their farm animals, and then the craft show, the craft people, and then of course food trucks and things like that. They've got helicopter rides at Benton Farms. However, Sugar Ridge, where I'm going to be on October 4th and October 18th, I got 2 Saturdays in October. October 4th and October 18th, it's Sugar Ridge Family Farm. They actually have a fall fest where they've got like the pumpkin things and more like that kind like the fall activities that people do this time of year here. I'm going to be there on the 4th and the 18th. This is actually the first year they're allowing crafters in to add as an add-in to their fall fest. So that'll be exciting. So I'm going to be there on those dates, the 4th, and their time is 9 to, it's 10 to 5 actually is Sugar Ridge. So I'll be there on Sugar Ridge, and they are also in Walton, but they are on Green Road. And I actually, when I got the email from them, they got my business card from when I was at Benton Farms back in the spring. When I got the email, I wasn't sure if that was like legit. And so I went and looking for their address because it's not far from where I live. Hello, Sabrina. But anyways, so I went looking, and there it's a gorgeous, I mean, if anybody's familiar with parts of Kentucky, they've got like rolling, I can't explain it. It's like, it's some of the farmlands out here, and as long as you can keep them into farmlands, they're absolutely gorgeous. And Sugar Ridge it's a huge farm. It's like you're going back off of a state road, but you go back, and there's like trees on lines. It's part of the street. When you go back, it's beautiful back there. So I'm excited about that. I'm just excited because it's just really beautiful back there. And yes, I know, Lindiana, because like I say, you get emails from shows, because I know on Facebook you got to watch who you apply for. And so I went back, checked them out, and sure enough, they got a huge sign out in front of the farm. And then I said something to my sister-in-law, and she's like, oh, yeah, I mean, we've had the kids out, the grandkids and whatnot out there. So anyways, so I applied. I'm going to be at that one. And that's October 4th and 18th. And then there is one that I'm still trying to decide to be in. Which is November, the first Saturday of November, right? Or the second Saturday of November. The second Saturday of November. The 8th. I haven't decided if I'm going to be at that one yet, so I'm going to hold off. But then the last one that I have is the 29th, which is the Saturday after Thanksgiving. I will be at West Claremont High. Bye, Barn Girl. I appreciate you being here. I think we've got somebody in here we need to block. Let's see, remove and hide. Okay. Again, if anybody pops in here and has anything, but anyway, all right. West Claremont High School, the Saturday after Thanksgiving. That is a real nice one. It is, it's a busy one. That was actually my very first craft show. And I was really really um, surprised and happy that that show's very well organized. Anybody in the area at West Claremont, craft fairs that I'm going to be at so-and-so, or I think it's Sabrina. I'm in the Northern Kentucky area, Greater Cincinnati. So I'm just talking about, like, there's a couple that is close by me down in Walton, Kentucky that I'm going to be at in the next month. I'm also going to be at the Ohio Dash. Thanks a lot, Mary. I appreciate it. Yeah, I was late because took me a while to get my dinner. Took me longer to fix my dinner before. That's why I kind of was late. I appreciate you being here. Anyways, so, and I'm going to be at the Ohio Swag Dash on the 27th. And then I will be at West Claremont High School on the day after Thanksgiving. And that will be, just a one day. It's a Saturday afternoon or Saturday morning. As far as what I'm making, Sabrina, I still have a lot of my nice bags, that didn't sew, mainly, the bags that we mostly sell. Then I'm adding, like I was showing earlier, I'm adding cell phone slings, the Lens Handmade cell phone slings. And then I added just a little zipper pouch, nothing fancy. Used up some scraps, just a little add to it, make them a little more appealing, I'm hoping. Anybody familiar with Center Street Quilts? I have Aspen crossbodies. Let me see if I've got a bunch of them hanging around me. Without bumping into my table here, let me grab one to show you what I'm talking about when I say Aspen crossbodies. Give me a quick second. And these are really not, there we go, not hard to make. They're like one of the easiest things to make. The problem that I have when I try to use my domestic is the final, because it's bound, but the final binding of these bags is a little thick. And my domestic really struggled over it, but since I have the industrial now, I didn't have any problems. But it kind of reminds me of the Louis waist pack / it's just a small version. And I made them, I make them out of vinyl. I made them out of cotton. So, because again, these are geared towards craft shows, something, on a cheaper side, if you will. And, I'm making them and hopefully sell them cheap enough to where people, might buy them maybe, for, if not for a small, just to wear to the grocery store. Because the one I had, I would wear it to the grocery store. I mean, all you need to do is throw a wallet in there and whatnot in your phone, and it fits a cell phone perfectly. I've got the large iPhone, and my iPhone fits in there real nice. So they're all different. I just used a bunch of fat quarters that I've had for quite a while, so I can sell these rather cheap. The webbing is, I bought it off Amazon. It's thinner webbing. It's more like more ribbonish. Not quite as thin, but it's not the good thick webbing, or it's not like the good seatbelt webbing, but it's still webbing nonetheless. And so I was able to get this at a decent price, a huge roll of it. Rolls, I think it was the 3 rolls. I'm not sure. And then I bought my hardware pretty cheap. I think I got this hardware off of Wawak, where you can get it kind of cheap. So, I'm going to, I forgot what I was going to ask for them now, but, really what I was, and then I used a YKK zipper. So, again, they're meant for craft shows. They're not meant, anybody can buy them, obviously. And whatever's left over from my craft show, if I can get all my Etsy stuff on. I'll put rest of them on Etsy, what's left over. But yeah, I just think there's something cute. Somebody wants to buy something for their little girl who wants to carry a little cute little bag. I mean, put stuff in. I know I've got a bazillion great nieces, and I see them carry around, well, some of them have Lululemon ones, but anyways, but I see them carrying around bags like this. So I know that's just something cute. But that's, and then like I say, all my Rather bags. I mean, this will be there. I'll have my, I forgot the name of it, Irene. I think that's the name of it. So anyways, enough of the craft shows. Let's see. Now, usually in my table talks, I go over patterns that I personally have purchased, not necessarily new patterns, but ones that I have found that's been released in the past, but I purchased them. Quite honestly, in the last, since I have not had a table talk, and but this is like the 3rd month that I've finally had one. I didn't do anything in July or August. As far as patterns, I'm not going to go over what patterns I bought, because, well, there's far too many. My husband's in the room. Far too many patterns that I have bought. I did get a great deal. I did invest in the So Modern bags, that big mega pack. If you're interested in that, it ends Tuesday night or Wednesday night. So Modern bags. Hello, Ariane. I appreciate you watching. But So Modern, if you go to Sonar's page, and Sonar, she's got a short video talking about it. And if you click on the link in Sonar's chat page, she gets a little kickback. So being, you know, I have the affiliate program with Pedal. I mean, it's a great few bucks. That'll help Sonar out, because I believe they donate patterns to these. And then if people buy patterns off of their affiliate link, that's how they get reimbursed. I think that's how it works. So I clicked on hers, and that's how I bought mine. I mean, I get an email from So Modern Bags because I've bought from them before, but I went out and found Sonar's, and that's SCWGNAR. I don't know. I think K Dill Handmade's got a pattern in there, but I'm not sure if what her link is. So I went to Sonar's because I've clicked on hers before, so that way she gets a couple, you know, a few bucks from that. But anyways, and it's got what's in it is, and I'm going to show you this real fast. If anybody remembers when Kasaya sewed the Mallory crossbody, that cute little crossbody bag, it's got that pocket in the back behind the flap, or the flap opens. That pattern is in the So Modern bags, that mega pack of So Modern bags. I don't remember how many bags is in there. There's a ton of them. But there's usually a couple that, you know, I'll tell you here in just a minute, Sabrina. But, oh, I've got it upside down. Ain't that nice? But that's in there. I've been wanting this, and so it was in there. So that was an enticement for me to get it. And this is something that interests me personally, because I've been wanting to make a bag that looks like this. I've actually was wanting to try to design a bag that looks similar to this bag. If I can find the, oh no, did I? Oh, wait a minute. I found it. I think I found the front. I printed, I thought, I don't know where it's at. It's called the Flourish Clutch. And what it is, do I have? That's sad. I don't have it printed. Darn it. I thought I had the first page printed to show you. Basically, it's one of the little clutch bags that you snap open with the kiss clutch, but it's a full bag. I mean, she's got 3 different sizes. It's called the Flourish Clutch, and she's got 3 different sizes. And I'm kind of excited about that, because I've got all these little big kiss lock frames that I bought last summer when I was going to sit down and design a pattern. Is that, Sharon, are you talking about the Mallory Mini? But anyways, so that interests me too. So right there, the price that you pay for that, you already got, because this comes in 3 different sizes. So, and then there's like another couple more in there that I really liked, that probably down the road I'll make. Okay, I've already printed out the pattern pieces. So probably once I get finished with a couple of other things that I'm working on. Whoops, sorry, I bumped the camera. I'll work on that. So, anyways, so, Sabrina, as far as how I store my patterns, quite honestly, I'm pretty sloppy about how I store my patterns. If you really, really want to know, this stack here, you can see there's a stack of stuff here, and there's a stack of stuff here, and this whole thing, well, that's not full yet. And then I got stuff here. I'm really, really bad about pulling out patterns. And let me grab a couple things and I'm going to sit back down. I'm really bad about going through my patterns thinking, okay, I want to make this, 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 and this. I guess it's my ADD. I don't know. And then I'll pull them out and I stick them in these awesome little sleeves that I got off Amazon. It's Mr. Pen, and it's like the sleeves like people like job orders and stuff. I haven't graduated this year. I haven't sat down and organized lately. But then again, I've got stacks of stuff that I just, when I get done with it, I just throw it up there. But then I got this idea off of one of Kasaya's Patreon meetings. When you do the meeting, we went over on one little chat. We went over like some of our favorite tools or whatnot, and I can't remember who it was, but one of the ladies stored hers in envelopes like this, and they're just a tad bit larger than the 8x. I don't know what the exact size of them are, but they're just a tad bit larger, so I don't have to like fold my pattern pieces in 15 little tiny folds, and I stick them in here. Now, are all my patterns in one of these? No. A lot of them are still in here. A lot of them are just all over the place. Like I've got one here. I got this pattern too, by the way. I can't wait to make it. But anyways, so they're all over the place. I am severely disorganized in my sewing space. Now, when I work at home at my desk, my job, my desk at work is, well, I don't work in an office anymore, but my desk at home is totally different than my sewing space. It's totally different. But yeah, that's how I store things. I mean, I do at least try to put them in something, 2 different ways. It's just, they're not filed like they should be. I mean, I tried to file them and I had some filed at one. I used to put them in 3-ring binders, but that became overwhelming because they got so full. I have 3 3-inch and 2 1-inches, and they were crammed full. And to pick up one of the 3-inch binders, I have to use both my hands because I can't pick up a 3-ring binder with just one hand. It hurts my hands too much. I know I sew bags, I scrunch bags, but to pick something up, it's just the way they hit my fingers. But when I sew a bag, I know exactly how to hold my hands to keep it from hurting too much. But anyway, that's how I store them. I started to say something earlier. Oh, yeah, I am. I've sent a message to my doctor. I think it was my last live. I forgot who was there. We were talking about, binders. No, I don't want to go back down the binder route, honestly. I've got these. I've still got to empty them. I haven't even finished emptying them, and I started doing this 6 or so months ago. I actually took a week off of work just to sit and organize and clean. And I got my QB thing up, which is over to my right. I got all that up. I even did a little, shot of it. But, and every now and again, I pick something up, I'll straighten it out, I'll do something silly. And then I just make it worse. I mean, it's terrible, honestly. It's really, really terrible to be in my mind. I'm just going to say that. Let me think. I wrote notes down. So as far as bags, I did, like I said, I was just showing, I bought, I did buy Sawyer's wallet, compact clutch wallet. Barbie did a, video on it. I think she did a live sew on it. I know I watched, I'm pretty sure it was the live sew and I actually sat down and watched. I don't remember. I just know I watched it. But I've got this. I've got one cut to sew. It, I don't have the lining that she suggests in there. I had some water resistant canvas. I had bought it from Emmeline Bags. I had a little bit of that left and just enough to cut for one of these. But instead of using, because she gives you two options to do the card slots, you can either do like one long ribbon piece and then fold it the way Barbie did hers, or, which I had to, because I was using a scrap piece, I had to cut mine out 10 of these for the card slots. So, but this is, it's Sun Shower. This is Emmeline Bags Sun Showers. I bought this last year. I've had this for a year, maybe more than a year. It's really nice, honestly. I like it. I just haven't bought anything from Emmeline in a while. And this, again, was a scrap that I had just enough to make this. I think, I mean, honestly, I have a really weird shaped piece left of this type of, but I'm going to make it, I'm going to do the one where it's the center, where you've got the center decorative piece. And I have this real pretty cork that I have. It's really cute. And I'm used to using scraps for this, guys. And then this is from Zipper Valley. It's a real neat navy. I really like it. And then I'm going to have another piece on this side. And that's the way that one's going to look. I'm not sure. Now, Melissa does allow you to do videos of her stuff. She does have it in her pattern. However, if I do a live on it, I still want to let her know that I am. I don't want to just do a live without her knowing, even though she states in there for YouTubers to go ahead, you can make videos, but just credit her information and don't share measurements. Thanks, Doris. I had my La Rosa Saturday, so thanks for watching. I appreciate it. I'll see you. Hey, I'm going to see Mom Thursday night. So I don't know when you're going to get back to go up there to see Mom, but I'm going to go up there Thursday night. So tell them, if you see her before, then tell her, Miss Grouchy, that I will be there whether she wants me there or not. But anyways, so I was going to reach out to Melissa and let her know before I do this. And if I do this, it'll be, I don't know. I'll let you know. It'll probably be my next one. I know I can't call. I told Cassie, you guys, I'm sorry. I told Cassie, Doris, that I bet you if you call, Mom would answer. But she wouldn't answer one of her own daughters. She'll probably answer to Cassie. Cassie or Amber. If it was her granddaughters, she would answer, but not her own daughters. Thank goodness she's only got 3 granddaughters, not a bunch of them. She's got mostly grandsons. But anyway, yeah, Miss Grouchy. She don't want nobody to call her, nobody to bother her. She wants to be left alone, moping her little bed. Sorry, guys. Oh, my goodness. I know, Mom. I couldn't imagine, honestly, being laid up in the bed and have people help me, to the toilet and things of that nature. That would be horrible, especially an 82-year-old woman. She's lived, like I said earlier, she's lived her life on her own. She's not had to have help. I mean, the woman, she's had, 3 kids. She's gone through a lot, not a lot. She's not gone through a ton, but she had her child. She was a farmer's daughter. So they lived on a farm. Grandma, everything was old. Everything was some kind of homemade remedy, honestly. Very, very seldom ever see a doctor when she was growing up. You just didn't, but yeah, I did see that, Lindiana, too. It's, I don't know. Honestly, I mean, I know, like, local, like Melissa at Sawyer's and Tulip Bee and all of them. I mean, honestly, I mean, I know they'll probably raise a price, a few bucks here and a few bucks there to help their prices, but I mean, I love Emmeline's stuff. I love Mora. I love her stuff, but I'll just soon go buy it from Annette or Melissa or um I mean even I mean I buy from Sally Tomato. So it's just I mean, it is what it is. But anyways, enough of that. All right, I'm moving on. Also, guys, I did and first of all, I think it was Delphina, and I don't think Delphina's here tonight, but the she's been trying to help me get members. And Lindiana, I know you were like playing some of my videos to get my watch time up. Delphina, she was asking family and friends to subscribe to my channel. And I appreciate that very much. She sent me an email letting me know that she did do that. And my membership has grown. I had a little bump when she did that, and I greatly appreciate it. But I say that to say this. I've done, you know, what like people do the buy me the coffee. I have got, I'll put a link in my thing, but I am doing it's the KO-FI buy me a coffee. And it's, if anybody wants to, obviously they can't, they don't, it's not, you know, it's voluntary. It's not Patreon. It's nothing like that. If anybody wants to buy me a coffee, I don't drink coffee, but hey, buy me a coffee. I don't care. It's up to them. I'll have a link in there. It's under Quilted Cactus. I just want to mention, I kind of hate asking, I hate mentioning it. But it's just trying to give you some updates. Again, that's what my table talks are about, is to just do some updates. I agree, Lindiana. I do believe it's still cheaper to buy from our local distributors. It kind of, I think it filters out over, anyway. So I thought I'd mention that. And then just to kind of wind it down a little bit, I wanted to ask your guys' opinion. I've got 11 of you out there. I know some watch and don't comment, which is totally fine. I mean, I say I watch them. I play these in the background when I'm working. So, you know, sometimes you don't always know I'm watching because I sit quietly by and watch like others do. But I was wondering if anybody thought, if anybody liked the idea if I did my table talks live. I mean, it's not, I mean, I'm going to say it's easier for me. I'm not going to lie. It's easy for me. All I have to do is after the live, just type in a few of the things that I talked about. Like, if I talked about a website or something, I would just throw that in there. But also, I'm going to try to do, if you all think it's a good idea, I'm thinking about doing those once a month live, but I also want to do a once a week live. So I've been trying, oh no. Am I frozen? Exactly, Sharon. I mean, that is my biggest thing, is editing. I know I do YouTube and I know that's part of it. But I have to edit my own videos. And I mean, yeah, I could ask my daughter to edit it, but she's so busy with work. There's no way. I mean, I've kind of put off doing shows over the summer because although I tell her she doesn't have to help me, she wants to help me, which I greatly appreciate it. And that's absolutely wonderful. I don't know. I'm not going to credit my raising her being that was awesome and sweet. I'm just joking. But I'm, you know, fortunate, very, very fortunate to have a daughter that wants to help me. I just don't want her to feel pressured into helping me on my shows. But anyways, editing, it's all me. I can't edit. I'm just not a great editor. And it takes me forever. I mean, I've been trying to edit my last petal sewing pattern for months. And I just, it's just really mine, because I got to sit there and watch it, everything I say in case I mess up or say something. I have to put something in there or cut it out or fast forward through it. So it's, I try, so when I film, I try to film it also in a certain way where I don't have to edit as much. I've got another, when we did the live on the Isabella at the 100%, I cut one out at 90%, and I'm going to record it as a tutorial. I just got to sit down and do the recording. Ivana gave me a link for everyone to use to do that too. So I've already talked to Ivana about it. Thank you, Jacqueline. I appreciate it. And then again, I do want to do at least once a week, if not a couple of times a month, a live sew. I love watching everybody do the live sews. When I see them, I mean, I'm there. It's just, to me, like I say, I just like watching it, and I just love woman stories. Okay. So John Connor, we can knock him out because, you know, I'm an old woman. So we're going to go ahead and, they don't appreciate my old woman stories or my stories of my mother, then hey, that's fine. Why is mine not getting high? Oh, there it is. We don't need that, do we? We don't need, I did, Sabrina. He's blocked. Oh, we don't, we don't care, do we? That's what Barbie was talking about her today on her show, on her live. It's like, or was it, I don't remember, maybe it was Fridays, talking about doing a live or something, whether something about whether doing a live, or we like live chats. We love live chats. But anyway, yeah, I blocked him. He's gone. If he doesn't like old woman chats, then he's out of here, right? That's the advantage of having your own YouTube channel, right? I can block whoever I want. But anyways, back to see ADD. I want to at least twice a week do a live sew. I do have, yes, that's exactly right, Lindiana. I know a few of us are up there in the age. I have one that's already cut, and it's a free pattern, and Heather Mayhem did it. That's where I seen it. She did do a tutorial on it, and it's a free one. It's called the Everly, and I went ahead and got it. It's a free, she does, actually, it's a free pattern, but you can, if you want to donate to her, you can. She does say if you want to donate, then click here, kind of a deal. But I got it because I have a great niece named Everly, so it's really cute. And she's already got one of my bags that she'll never part with. I'm just going to say she's got one of my Annabelles that I made. It's a pink Annabelle and she absolutely fell in love with it and had to have it. So, but this is really cute. I gotta say, it was a free, and I just thought it was cute because that's my great niece's name, Everly. And I thought my niece was Goofy. I'm like, that's a goofy name, and I've never heard of it. And then all of a sudden, I start hearing she's 7 or 8 now. But yeah, she had to have my pink Annabelle. It was what color pink was it? It was Tulip Bee Smooth, but it was her lighter pink. And she had to have that bag. I mean, she begged her mother for that bag, and she got it because it was around her birthday back in April, and she had, oh, hi, Delphina. But anyway, yeah, she talked to her mom and getting that bag for her. It was her birthday, and she carries it special occasions. She won't carry it just anywhere. She carries it to she carries it to church. She carries it to special. I mean, anything like, a party or something, that's when she carries that purse. So anyways, because she loves it. But that, I think, is going to be my next live, is the little Everly thing. So again, it's Halil. Let me let you know where it's from. I will link it after this is done. It's H-A let me find how she spells it. Because she is in a different country. Halil. H-A-L-L-E-L. Halil. Here, it's right in front of me. Yes. H-A-L-L-E-L patterns. She's got other cute. She just released. Yes, it does. I just thought it was the cutest thing. Oh, hello. Grosse, I guess. I'm hoping that. Oh, you know, I'm making a baby bell. I'll tell you about that in a quick second. So if you want to get this, H-A-L-L-E-L, and she just came out with a new pattern. It is a purchase pattern. I didn't get that one, but we're going to do this on the next live. It's just a cute little crossbody / wristlet. We're going to do a wristlet strap for it. Okay. Are we getting a bunch of spam tonight? Let's see. Let's do this. We'll see. I don't know. That doesn't quite fit in our conversation. So again, it's my channel. I'm gonna do it. Baby Bell. Making one for my sister. My younger sister, not the one that was on the live earlier. I made her several years ago the Mayfield backpack by Knotted Threads, and I had mentioned it a while back. And I made it on my domestic. And I'm going to tell you what, I wanted to cry when I made it on my domestic. That back strap is glued. You know what it is? You know, Lindiana, that's funny. I need to go out and look at the moon tonight because I know it's the blood moon and I do want to see the blood moon. So thanks for reminding me about the moon because I want to see it tonight because I can get a really good visual of the moon off my back porch. But anyways, and the Mayfield backpack has grommets. And that backpack made me hate grommets. Big time. Big time. It does help Sabrina, it helps when people get on there. It helps my views. The last live I did, I know I had nowhere near that many people watching, but there says I had like 3,000 views. So I know it's a bunch of spammers. I'll tell you in just a second, Sabrina, a bunch of spammers. And but it makes my view count go up. So hey, so if they click in and click out, I don't care. Just don't be saying goofy stuff. Baby Bell. There it is. It's Aura Rosa's newest pattern. It is so cute. If you're familiar with her Bella bucket bag, this is a smaller version of the Bella bucket bag, but you've got flap options. She's got 2 different flaps, a more narrow flap and then the wider flap, and then or just the zipper top and no flap at all. And then these are it's different little bit construction. It's got a nice little top band. Let me see. Here we go. You can see it better here. You can do a top trim, different color top trim. This is the one I'm going to do. It's the more narrow flap. I wasn't going to do a flap, but I think I like it with the flap because I've been seeing everybody's pictures. But the flap and then a real pretty band at the top. But anyways, so I made my sister the Mayfield backpack. When I seen her that Sunday night when Mom went to the hospital, we were talking and she had it with her. And I was like, is that thing still holding up? She goes, well, yeah. She goes, except for one thing. I was like, what? The back's falling off because it's glued and riveted and all kinds of things because the sewing didn't hold because my domestic couldn't handle it. Yes, I thought that was cute too. The real light colored and plaid. It's real pretty. But the grommets are coming loose in the bag. Up at the top where the strap in the Mayfield backpack, if you're familiar, it's a drawstring grommet closure on the Mayfield backpack. And the grommets are coming out. And I told her, I said, well, that's my fault. She goes, well, no, because I pull on it. I'm like, no, Michelle, it's I can tell you. I said, I fought getting those grommets on. I hate doing grommets. I said, quite honestly, I'm surprised the bag's still holding because it was a gift to her because she never asks me for anything. And I hadn't like gotten her anything for like birthdays or anything in quite a while. So I just made one for her just to surprise her. And she loves that thing. She carries it around everywhere. But we were talking and she was talking about wanting another bag, but she wants a crossbody because the Mayfield is like a backpack. And she doesn't really carry as a backpack. So she was telling me she wanted a smaller bag, a small crossbody bag. Hence, Baby Bell. I'm just saying, it fits perfect. And I'm going to throw in a compact clutch wallet to match her Baby Bell because it is the height of the Baby Bell. It's 8.5 inches. I'm sorry, 8.25 inches tall, and the wallet, the compact clutch, to show yours clutches, uses a 7.5 inch closure frame, and it'll fit nicely. Just drop it down sideways in the bag and it'll be right there. And since it'll have a zipper closure and the flap closure, I think it'll work real good. Thank you, Lindiana. I'm actually, guys, I'm sorry. I hope you don't mind me showing you this. It's like my poor husband, so I won't have to show it to him. It'll save him some anguish. If I can scoot enough in my chair to reach my sewing machine. So I'm using Mora faux leather. This is her, was it mustard or something? I forgot what the color of this is. Oh, I can't scoot my chair. And if I'm not careful, I'll fall right out of my chair, and I'm on a tall chair versus the short chair. But anyways, so I'm using the Mora faux leather. I love it. I forgot what this color's called. I don't remember. Mustardy color. I decided today at my lunchtime, when I was down here at my lunchtime, just cleaning up and getting things organized and making sure I had everything, I decided to quilt it. So it'll be like this. This is how it goes. So this will go, that's the bucket bag. And this will be the front of the bag. I love it. I mean, I love the cross. I did this really fast at lunchtime. And I'm using Kasaya's butter cream. I think it's called buttercream thread. So it's just light enough, but it's not like really bad. But anyway, I can't wait. I know she'll like it, so I'm not worried about her not liking it. Anyway, just thought I'd throw that out there. I did that, like I said, I did that really quick at lunchtime. Oh, and the flap. Let me show you the flap real fast, and then we'll wrap it up. The flap and the top trim. I don't know if anybody's familiar with Love Lola Looks. She doesn't have this anymore. Unfortunately, it's discontinued. I think this is but this is her Wildflowers. It's a really, really soft vinyl. But this is going to be the flap. And then that top trim on the bag. Just a nice floral print. That makes me think of my sister. And it's got butterflies in it. And she loves butterflies. That's what the flap is on my, on the Mayfield. It was the backpack I made her is a butterfly print, but I got it from Your Vinyl Source. I don't have any of that left. But I had this real pretty print that had butterflies in it. See, like there's like a yellow butterfly in there. So I thought that would be real pretty. So anyways, and then this is the strap, leftover strap that I used on her Mayfield backpack. Because the Mayfield backpack is the exact same vinyl. The yellow vinyl from Mora. And then this was the strap on it. And I'm just using the exact stuff. I'm just putting floral. More floral than butterflies. And anyway. And then I got her the Tulip Bees water resistant canvas for the interior. But that's because she has grandchildren. And who knows, not that they get into her purse, but if she puts something in her purse, you never know if it ruins it or not. So anyway, that's it, guys. I think I have talked long enough. I think my husband's probably tired of hearing me talking because he's off to the side and he's hearing me talking. So not that he cares, but so also, very last thing I did, since I want to do more live sews, let me know of any ideas for live sews. I tried to find something quick and easy. I know it always takes longer than it should because, well, I talk. I know it's hard to believe. But like the Everly, that seems like a quick sew to me. Ooh, that sounds real pretty. You know, Lita, I've not gotten into leather. Now, I watch Barbie, and when I watch her, and then I watch Chris at Simply Classic when she does her Thursday shows, I want to get into leather because I have the machine to do it. But then they talk about skiving and all that stuff. And I'm like, you know, number one, I have no room for a skiving machine. And number two, I have no money for a skiving machine. So I don't know if I want to really get into all of that. But I'd like to. I mean, it's something. We'll see. And so we'll see if I want to get into the whole leather thing. If I did, it would be next year, and it would be a lot of thought process into it, and thinking about getting, you know, I've got so much invested in what I have now. I probably need to wait for something like that. And thank you, Sabrina. I appreciate it. Yes, if everybody can give me a thumbs up, I would really appreciate it. It is helping me out. And you know, Lindy, I heard Barbie say that today. That lamb does lamb. I can't want to say lamb. Lamb, or is it lamb, or was it lamb that she was talking about earlier today? Slicing. You know what? You type slicing, but I knew exactly what you meant. I heard. I think she called it lamb. I think that's what she said. Lamb skin doesn't need skiving. You know, maybe if I want to try it out, maybe I could go get some off of that. Maybe someday, not now. I got too much going on, but maybe early next year, I'll do that one place. If that one Facebook people, Yellowstone that she was talking about, maybe I'll go out there and look and see, and just make something small out of it. You know, a clutch or something. We'll see. But yeah, I do kind of do it because, like I said, I got the machine, and when I bought the machine, it was bought to grow into for future things, and which I thought about, you know, maybe I'll do leather, but then I hear all that other stuff. Oh, and Doe has the lambskin. Okay, I'll keep that in mind. I don't know, who knows? Maybe I'll have good craft shows, and I'll be able to buy more. Oh no, I'm getting flickers. Why is our electricity flickering? Okay, I'm gonna have to go. Our electricity's flickering. That's weird. So I'm going to go ahead and get off of here. I appreciate everybody watching. You can see the lights flickering. I can see it because it's the delayed on my laptop. But anyways, thank you so much for watching again. Give me a thumbs up. I would greatly appreciate it. And I will let you know when I do the Everly. I'll give you a heads up. I'll try to do at least a day. What's going on? Talk to you later. Bye.